Okay. Hi, everybody. I'm not sure where Keri's at, but here I am. How are y'all doing today? Um, I'm like kind of so. I'm trying to bounce back from the weekend. Hi, Sierra. Oh, goodness. And I saw Sharon and Jane and and there was Kim and Keri and Keri. So thanks for y'all coming in. And there's Barbara. Hey, Barbara, how are you? Let me see if she saw my message. I don't think she did. I hope she's okay. I haven't heard anything. I haven't heard from Keri all day. And she's not been active in a while. Huh. I don't know what's up. Hi, Jackie. Thanks for coming in. So, have y'all heard from Keri? I have. I mean, she's not coming up on the Yarny acts, and not that I could see. And I PM'd her with Facebook Messenger, and she's not showing up. So, here. Oh well, you know. Hi, Pat and Carla. Hi, Carla. How are you? God, I hope she's okay. I'm really starting to get worried now. Hmm. So, anyway, all right. If you haven't taken medications, take medications. If you haven't taken supplements, take supplements. I'm going to take some supplements right now because my hot flashes are starting to come back and it's starting to make me miserable. So I'm going to take my menopause supplement. Like, I'm going to take 3 because I feel like I need it. It's starting to like creep in, little at a time. Hey, Roberta. She's probably in Zoom. Well, I haven't seen her on any of the chat at all. So if she's in Zoom, guys, can y'all tell her that I've already started? Because I'm looking back in like the history of our Yarniacs and chatting, and I don't see anything from her. Oh wait, there's just try twice. Okay, let's see. Not today, at least. I don't know. That's little Keri. Okay, that's Mara. Little Keri, Keri. Little Keri. When was this? Yeah, I'm not seeing any timestamp. Oh well. I'm trying to call her. No answer yet. Okay. Well, that's weird. My son informed me he has colon cancer. Holy crap. And it went to his liver. Oh no. With one big tumor and 3 little ones. Oh my gosh, which is stage 4. Oh my gosh. He's starting aggressive chemotherapy this Wednesday. Holy crap. Oh my gosh. I mean, golly, Jackie, you've just been hit hard, haven't you? I mean, like, it's one thing if it's yourself. It's a whole nother, ball of wax when it's your kids. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. She's not in Zoom. Wow. Yes, major prayers. Hi, Sarah. Thanks for coming in. Hi, Maritza. How are you, darling? Holy crap. I am so sorry, Jackie. Like, I want to cry for you. Wow. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. That's got to be so hard. I can only imagine how hard that really actually is. I really can only guess how hard that can actually be. Okay. Does this actually have a color on it? Made in India, it's cotton. All right. Well, so good morning, Dawn. Thanks for coming in. Yeah, usually I have Keri as my co-host today, but I don't know. I haven't seen or heard from her. She's kind of missing in action. And I'm kind of worried. Like, okay, did something happen? And but you know what? She could have possibly broke her phone or something. Let's just hope it's something minor like that. Let's just hope it's nothing drastic. Okay, so let's just hope. Let's cross our fingers and hope to God that nothing bad or terrible happened to her. You're working on my school granny square cardigan and listening. Okay, great. So I'm going to do like a recap. Okay, so last Friday I didn't go live Friday. I was super mega stressed out because I was trying to get ready for my first craft fair. So I'm just kind of going to give you a little bit of a recap on that. So I didn't even go work out that morning. I was just like totally stressed. And so I just, totally did that. And I was just trying to work on different things. And like I was staying up late. Late for me is about 11 midnight, and even on Friday night, I still didn't go to bed till like midnight because I was just kind of like riding on this anxiety and this anticipation for this event because I've never done one before, so I really wanted everything to be just right and everything like that. Hi, Dee. Thanks for coming in. Oh, hi, Steve. Thanks for coming in. You're starting to go a little fast for me to read. And did Scraptastic come in? I didn't see you come in, but so let me continue with my little story. Sorry, my roommate decided to wake up right now. Bless his heart. He went to use the restroom and he woke up. So, and that's what happened to me like last night. Technically, I've been up since like 2:30 this morning. And I did take a little bit of a nap in the early morning hours, but it wasn't a solid nap, but it helped me feel better, But anyway, let me get roundabout back to my story. What was I saying? Okay. So on Thursday, after I got done with live and everything, my kid and I I worked on a few things, and my kid and I, we did a mock setup of how my booth is going to be laid out and everything like that, which was a total big help, because without that input that I got from my kid, it was that they had different perspective and how things should be laid out and etc. Because they go to a lot of like expos and events, things like that. It's like so anyway, so I took a lot of that to heart and everything. So yeah, we're getting so it kind of helped me to like iron out like what was I going to take, what not only just with um in general, like I didn't take everything that I made. I took like mostly hats. I took some shawls, blankets, and circle vests. I didn't take the baby dresses because they weren't finished, and I knew I did not have time to finish these little dresses. But I think I need to finish them, because I actually had one person comment. They're like, "Oh, where are the baby dresses?" Because they had actually seen them in a picture that was posted online, and I was like, "Oh, they weren't finished. I didn't bring them." So I was like, "Oh, I should finish those. I probably should." And I want to make more, and that's the thing, I want to make more dresses. Anyway, so like I didn't pack everything. That I did make some more bees. I made more bees. And what else did I make? I made something else. Oh, I think I finished out a turtle. Did I finish a turtle? No, I think I did my fourth turtle, and then I had a fifth turtle, but I never did finish it. But anyway, so basically it kind of gave me an assessment of what I needed to take with me, how it was going to look, and what I needed to work on and everything, because I really need to make those bees, because I had a honeycomb display that I had purchased at Target, and if you've never seen that, I have it in a video. But that Target it's like a wine holder, but it's like honeycomb, and you could stack them, and it's super cute, and it worked out really cute and very well for my display. And I just made enough bees to put into the little slots and everything, 2 different colors of yellow on them. Really cute. I just kind of winged it for a design. I mean, almost all the bee patterns and all the land are almost basically the same thing. They're pretty easy to figure out. But I really did like working the bees out, because it helped teach me how to do an invisible join. So I wouldn't have where the color doesn't break up. Let me show you. I got some bees still. I didn't sell a lot, so I brought a lot back, but which is a good thing in a way. So you gotta look at the positive side of things. Let me see. Is there a bee in here? Okay. And I made a chicken, and I'll show you my chicken. I didn't make nearly as many whatchamacallits. Okay, they're not in this bag. They're in the other bag. But I'll show you my chicken, though. My chicken is adorable, but she about killed my hands. So I made this chicken on Thursday. She turned out so cute. I absolutely love her. And so she's just really cute. I want to make more of these. I want to make one in white, but it took me a long time to make this. So I need to streamline on how to make this chicken a little bit better and faster. But this is a pattern from Crafts Go Bloom. And this is the same pattern as that other little chicken that I've made. But she turned out so cute. I made her Thursday. I finished her up Thursday evening. So she turned out really good. Let's see. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. But let me show you the bees and what I'm talking about. So if you've never done the invisible join, it really helps a lot. And I will tell you all about it, folks. Here's a bee. Okay. So these are my bees. Okay. And I didn't put the wings together. I liked them kind of spaced apart. But if you look at where it is joining right here, it doesn't have like where you get that little jog of color. So it kind of almost does like a seamless join in a way. You can still see it, but it's not as pronounced. So working with that, I kind of helped work on my skill. And that was, a good experience for me. And so I've done it like enough times to where I think I pretty much got it figured out. So that was kind of cool. So I made about half a dozen bees, the smaller bees. And see, what else did I make that you guys haven't seen? While I was there, I made a red-capped mushroom boy. Where's that little mushroom guy? I made him while I was there. And I gave him the red cap. But I think I'm going to make this a little bit longer next time. Make this brim just a little bit wider. And I was sitting there thinking to myself, it would be really cute if I'd made this into like the little dome of his head to make it into a candy corn for my next fair. And I think that would be great. So this is definitely on my to-do list for the next fair, which is in 3 weeks. So even though I did not sell a lot this time, and I think there was a big reason why I didn't sell a lot. I was hoping I was going to sell a lot, but guess what, guys? It was stinking hot. It was so hot. The heat index was 107. We got up to 99. Heat index was 107. We had a small crowd come out. In the beginning, it was really a little bit busy. About midday, it was a little bit busy. I didn't really start selling until afternoon, to be honest. I only sold like 6 items. But because it was so stinking hot, the crowd just didn't come out. And the place was kind of obscure. Like you wouldn't be able to see it from the main drag of anywhere. So I was like talking to some of the other vendors and they were like saying, yeah, this is the second year they've done this. And I was like, yeah, and some people, and I don't think everybody was doing quite well. Like there was a lot of vendors out there, but like nobody was hardly making any money. Like our next door neighbor to us was like, she had some t-shirts that were about like $8 and stuff like that. They weren't selling. She couldn't sell an $8 t-shirt. I'm like, that's kind of pitiful, You can't sell an $8 t-shirt at all. But I did make some sales. I did make a few. And it was so nice to see the money in my account, like seeing that it's actually there. And I was like, it feels really good to know that that is money that I earned. Even though it wasn't a lot, I looked at that and I was like, dude, I earned that money. That is my money. I earned that. I put all that hard work and I got that. And I was just like, yes, this feels so good. And I really did enjoy it. And I learned a lot. I learned so much, I had a lot of people come up to my booth and like right there on the edge of my table in the front, I had my pickles sitting out there and everybody was like looking at the pickles. People loved the pickles, but no one bought any. And I love to explain to them. I said, like, that's my sweet pickle and that's my sour pickle. And they're like, oh my gosh, they're so cute, And I don't think they like the cute price. I sell them for like $18 each. But I was like, well, it costs what it costs. But I think I need to go and reprice because I was trying to sell them at a certain price point, and I was really just kind of making up some prices. I really didn't have the chance to really go in and do a lot of pricing. I've been working on my pricing since yesterday. So when we got done with that, because we sweated so much, we were out there we got there about like 8 o'clock. We were there until 4, sweating like nobody's business. It was so hot, I didn't even want to eat. It was just miserable. The wind was blowing though, and it was blowing so much that I was worried about my tent was going to blow away. But and it also caused my neighbors' displays to fall down, and one of them actually even fell down onto my table, which I was like, oh, hey, stuff happens. I wasn't mad, Well, thank you, Jane. Let's see. Sorry, I didn't paying. I knew you were chatting away. So, anyways, I did have this one lady walk up, and she asked me for commission, and she's like, I wonder if you can help me with this, and I was like, okay, let's see what I can do. She wanted a peach. She wanted a crocheted peach, and I was like, okay, what kind of crochet peach do you want? Do you want like a lifelike peach, or do you want like a kawaii peach? Or she's like, oh, I love kawaii, but I really want a lifelike peach. And she wanted to hang it from her rear view mirror. And so I showed her a few pictures I'd seen on Pinterest, and she's like, yes, that's what I want. And so I made her one. I made her one on Sunday, and I actually found a tutorial for a peach on YouTube, here on YouTube. So I made one to hang from her car view mirror. And there you go. You can see it really well. So I need to put this on Instagram. I have it on my YouTube. I have it on my Facebook, on my my Facebook for my business, but I don't have it on Instagram. So I need to put it on Instagram, and I also need to put it on the TikTok. But yeah. So I already showed a picture to her, and she's like, oh my gosh, yes, I love it. And I was like, yeah. And then I was trying to price it out, and I was like, ooh. So, all right, scam likely, go away. Anyway, so that would worked out, really good. Hi, Louise. Oh, thank you, Roberta and Sarah. So I made another one, and it's supposed to be, just to practice and just to time myself. But this peach got bigger than the other peach. Like, it's the same pattern. I even wrote it down, but look how distinctively bigger this one is compared to that one. So I was like, and I only put like one leaf as compared to 2 leaves. But, I was like, okay. So I timed myself. So I weighed up all the materials and things like that. And I don't know why that one is so much bigger than the other one. I used the same hook, used the same yarn. The only thing that I can think of maybe is either my tension, or I put like extra rows in it or something. But anyway, so I was kind of worried about like my pricing. And I was like, okay, well, I kind of have an idea in my mind for a price point for this thing. And I didn't want it to be so crazy, because, I just didn't want to have a crazy price. I wanted to be like a medium price, and for what it was. And so I was crunching my numbers, et cetera, and I finally decided, like, this is what I'm going to be paying myself, and et cetera. And I think I'm okay with it. because I don't have a lot of overhead or anything like that. I don't have brick and mortar storefront. I've got online things, So I'm just going to start out from here, build my brand. As my brand gets bigger, I will give myself a raise. But at this point, I think I've decided this is where I'm just going to be like at a medium low price point. I mean, because really the cost of the materials is ridiculously cheap. It's like 50 cents worth of materials. Seriously, that was it. It was just 50 cents. It's my time. My time is what cost money. Hi, Paula. How are you? Thanks for coming in. So that's kind of like what I'm kind of, dealing with. But I went to bed last night and I woke up at 2:30 this morning. I got woken up. There was too much noise. And I couldn't go back to sleep. But as I was laying there, an idea came to me. Hi, Jesse. Thanks for coming in. I was sitting there thinking, like, okay, what if I reduce the size of the peach to make, because I was originally going to take this one to make it into a keychain. It's awfully kind of big, I think. And I was like, well, what if I reduce the size to make it into a keychain, and keychain size? So I've been perfecting my sizing for peaches. I made these tiny little peaches to be put on keychains. And I figured out the price point just for the peach by itself without the leaf and the stem right now are $6. That's with my time and labor and everything and materials. So they're just tiny little peaches. They almost look like apricots. But there we go. I made these 3. I want to make one that's in between this size and this size. And I want to make those kawaii style, which means I'm going to put the eyes and the face on it and make them into backpack buddies. So I'll just have like a plain peach keychain, backpack buddy that's going to be kawaii. And this little guy is just going to be, I'm just going to sell it. I don't know. It's too late for me to make him kawaii because I can't attach the eyes or anything like that. But, somebody says like, hey, I want that peach. Go right ahead. You could have it, And also the same lady, she saw a picture on Pinterest for a peach bag, like a handbag. It's like a drawstring handbag and it looks like a peach. And she just went crazy for it. And she's just like, oh my gosh, I love this bag. And guess what? I found a YouTube tutorial for it. And I asked her, I said, do you want the bag too? And she's like, if you can make it, I will. And I was like, okay. So I am like on the hunt looking for peach colored like chenille velvet yarn. And it's not easy to find. Not in the brick and mortar stores. Hey again, ladies. Had to take a call. I missed the very beginning. Hope Keri feels better soon. Is she sick? I didn't see if she's sick. Is she not doing well? Let's see. Who else came in? I said hi to Jesse. Another yarn. Hi. Thanks for coming in. So I got on. So I was thinking about, doing. She had a migraine. Oh. I didn't see that. Okay. Thanks for letting me know, Keri. That's fine. I know things can happen, with the weather change, it could, most likely will happen. Oh, wow. Thanks, Kim. How's Brennan? Is he doing okay? Hope he's feeling better. So anyway, so far, so all the things that I thought I was going to sell, I didn't sell. I sold some things, and I thought it was kind of interesting. So what I did sell, I sold one bee. I sold one bee to a little girl. Oh my gosh, this little boy and this little girl, they're like my last customers that came in, and they couldn't decide what they wanted. They were like so freaking adorable. And the little girl was maybe about like a year younger than the little boy. And he couldn't have been no more than about like 4. And she had to been about like 3. Super cute. And everything that he wanted, she wanted. It was so cute. It was like one of those cutest things. Is like, oh my gosh, you are the cutest little kids ever. Still 99, but doing okay. That's just like 99 degrees is enough to make you feel like garbage. Bless his little heart. But he's got his grandma there. Come take care of him. Anyway, so I sold a bee, and let's see. I sold a fat frog. He's down in here. Oh, it's a pickle. Let me show you. They're down in here. Okay, so I sold one of each of the dinosaurs. I only had 4. I had 2 Triceratops, and I had 2 of these T-Rexes. And I sold the blue and white of these. So I had the opposite of colors. It was like blue. It was like this blue, but it was all blue, and they had the white spikes on it. And I sold them both to one customer. I can't get it. Sorry, I'm trying to drag everything out. So I sold that to one customer. I sold the little fat frog. I had like a butt ton of frogs. I had like 3 different types of frogs. So I sold one of these, and then I sold a little baby sea turtle. And actually, this is what I sold to that little boy with the little sister. He actually got the sea turtle, and she actually got the bee. But this is what I sold to them. And then I sold something else. I'll write it down. I got the dino. Oh yeah, and I sold my loaf cat. I only made one, and it sold. I sold it to an older girl, and she loved it. And so I'll have to make more of those. I mean, it was really stinking cute. And so I don't have a picture of that at all. But the little loaf cat, that's also a tutorial that I found here for free on YouTube. I can't remember the name of the channel off the top of my head. But if you just type in loaf cat, you'll find it. It's easy. It's like almost no sew. And that's how I roll. I don't do the no sew. You know. So yeah, and then I had another lady come up, and she's like, my daughter loves Triceratops. And she's like, can you make a bigger Triceratops? And I said, yes, I can. Because I'm not going to say, no, I can't. And so I just don't see it. It's in here. He's in there somewhere. I can't find that Triceratops. Is that it? No, it's wrong. Okay. And I had 15 of these little guys. I didn't sell any, like none. So I'm just like, you know what? I might have to reprice these guys. But I put a price tag on everything. Like everything had a price tag on it, and it took a while for. I didn't price them out the day ahead, which is what I should have done. Ticked my mom off. She's like, "You should have done this the day before," and I was like, "Yeah, but I was so stressed out, I couldn't, do it all, and I was so concentrating on trying to get more stuff done, and I was like, well, I figured I could maybe price everything out while I was at the fair, and she was just like, you know, being all gripey about that, and she was willing to help me, but she didn't think it was going to be as hot as it was, and she was miserable, poor lady. I was miserable. It zapped me as soon as I came home. It was so hot. I think I got like mineral deficient because I was sweating so much. I probably do need to drink some minerals. Um, but you know, like I couldn't get enough water in me um, to like just help me just to quench my thirst. Like I said, I didn't even want to eat. It was so hot. But I had a good time, and everybody that came in that wanted to talk, I talked to some people, and I also talked to one of the ladies that is in one of the crochet groups, crochet and knitting groups in Rowlett, which is next door to Garland, and I asked her if she knew Miguel, and she said she's seen his name, but she's never met him. And I was like, cool, So we exchanged numbers, and so I actually might go and check out this Rowlett crochet group. So we'll see, crochet knitting group. Let's see. You love that frog? Yeah, thank you. So cute. Thank you. Hi Dory, thanks for coming in. Live, love, crochet. How are you? Let's see. Yes, let's hope her migraine does go away. It's kind of like weird not having her here right now. You're on both channels. So anyway, I just I'm just kind of crazy about making the peaches right now. I'm definitely gonna make a keychain, make these little peach keychains and everything, but it's really not a hard pattern to do. And I was thinking to myself, what if I made peach earrings? I'm like, yes, I can do that. So a little while ago, about like a month or so ago, I went to the 99-cent only store, and they had these packs of friendship bracelet string. Okay, which is what I want because it's plied, it's twisted. So let me show you what I'm talking about. If you want to know the difference between embroidery floss and craft floss, it is plied and twisted. Okay, here's the end. So you can probably see it a little bit better against my hand, maybe. Yeah, it is plied and twisted. Okay, so these are actually better for crocheting and everything. But I'm looking along. I'm looking amongst this pack and seeing and hoping I can find some peach colored, but I'm not really seeing it. There's a light pink, and that might work out. So I don't know if I should do this orange or this pink. I don't know. It's like a light. It's not showing up true on camera, but yeah, I'm not sure which color I want to go with. I kind of want to go with the yellowish color as opposed to the pink. But anyway, I'm thinking like, oh yeah, I can so totally make some little peach earrings. That would be super easy to do. Not hard at all. I've only had 2 migraines in my life, and oh my gosh, Can't imagine having them often. Oh no, I can't. I really can't say I've had an actual migraine. Like maybe I have, but I just didn't know it. But you know, and then Pat saying hi to everybody. Oh, that's Cindy. I'm sorry, not Pat. Cindy. I'm getting you and Pat mixed up, Cindy. I'm sorry. I'm getting you with Sparkles. I get you two mixed up for some reason all the time. I don't know why, but you two, you're like in my head, you're the same person. I bet you're both like, no, we're not. In my head, you are. But you're both awesome, okay? Anyway, I can just hear y'all both going, no. Anyway. And there's a bright yellow. Is this the same yellow as that yellow? Yeah. So apparently each pack has got two of the same color. But yeah, if I can find like a peach, that would be great. Of this embroidery, not embroidery, but craft floss. But anyway, so I'm thinking like, yeah, peach earrings would be super cute. I dream that I'm always crocheting. Oh my gosh, that has been happening to me because I've been crocheting so much and I've been worried and I've been so obsessed. Oh my gosh, yes, I have. I totally am, totally understand with you on that. I'm just like, that's all I think about. It's like as soon as I woke up, I was thinking about crochet today. It like, because I got woken up, used the restroom. I tried to go lay back down, but it was like my mind started kicking in, like my brain started, running, and I was starting thinking about all the things, and I had some ideas come up and I was like, if I don't write down these ideas, I'm going to lose them, you know? And so I thought about a few things that I was going to do. And I thought about making these into like keychains, making them smaller, to make it more of a price point. Ugh, you know. So I just was been like really just letting my mind just go all over the place, thinking about this, that, and the other. And so just been doing that. But then I've got 3 weeks, and I've got to concentrate on things. And now, but see, since I did not sell as much, now I don't have to make as much when I go to the next craft fair. But the next following week after that, I've got another one. So I've got one on the 14th and 15th. That's a 2-day event. And the next following weekend is another craft fair. And they're both going to be at 2 different churches. Okay. And so I'm like, getting all like prepared for that. Like I need to make like double. And then I think the next month in November, I want to say it's the beginning of November or the second week of November. I've got one. It could be the third week. I don't know. It's one of those weeks. I think it's right before Thanksgiving. So there's going to be that one right before Thanksgiving. And I think that's going to be like 2 to 3 weeks in between that. But then I kind of want to get in one in between that's here in town. I want to go to the Urban Flea, which is the one that is right here in my backyard. I got on with them, but I told them, I was like, I probably wouldn't be able to have any availability until November. So I really kind of want to do that one. So I want to slide into that one in November, which is the second Saturday of every month. I want to do that one, because I want to, support, I want to be supported in my local area. I want people to know, like, hey, hey, I'm a Garland girl. Been here forever. Come support me. Oh, there's Jeanette and Miguel. Hey. So Miguel. Guess what? I met one of the ladies that go to the Rowlett knitting and crochet group on Saturday. She came to my booth to my craft fair, and we were talking about that. And I asked her if she knows who you are, but she doesn't. She has not met you, but she knew your name. I threw your name out there. I said, "Do you know Miguel?" And she goes, "I've seen his name before, but I've never met him." And then she gave me her number, and so I actually might be going to the Rowlett group soon, maybe. I don't know. We'll see. You know what, though? I hope so, too. And I think it is going to be inside. I know for the one church, I'm definitely going to be on the inside. The other one, the 2-day event, I'm not sure. It's going to be at a Catholic church. It's a 2-day event. And here's the thing, though. So the city of Garland, they just redid the city square. It's like this fancy new city square. And guess what? That's the same day as my craft fair. So they're actually doing like a big event right there on the square. It's the same event day as my craft fair over there at the Catholic church. But the Catholic church is a 2-day event. Also which is like the 15th, which is a Sunday. The thing is that I'm going to have people coming and going, to church, and I'll probably catch them coming and going out of church during the different services throughout the day, up until early afternoon. And I'm like, okay, well, maybe I will still be able to catch that crowd, So I don't know. It could go either way, it could work out really well, could not work out really well. I'm crossing my fingers it's going to work out. And then the next following week, I got to go do one in Rowlett, which is next door to Garland, across the lake over there. And it's going to be at a Methodist church. And then the next one after that is a Methodist church as well. And I think that one is in Garland. I want to say that one's in Garland. So, yeah. Yeah, he's, I think he's on my channel. So I think on both of the Methodist churches, I think I'm going to be indoors, but I'm not 100% sure on that last one in November. Anyway, and I'm not sure about the Catholic church. I think I am, because they said you can come in and set up on Friday night, and then that would be very ideal. So yeah, we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Anyway, let's see, how long have I been on? Where's my timer? Oh, okay. I'll just look at the clock. Now you can see my timer. I don't see it. It's not telling me how long I've been on here, but I've been here almost an hour. But anyway, so that's kind of like in a nutshell what I've been like doing, and it's just been such an eventful weekend, and I kind of have really calmed down a little bit, just a little bit. I've just calmed down a little bit. No, I still have a lot of anxiety coming up for about, the upcoming events. And then I'm also thinking about like, oh, I need to make like football hats, and I need to make like, and then, because it's going to be in Garland for at least 2 to 3 of the shows, I want to do all of my local high school colors. And I think that's what I want to do. And I want to make some that are, for teenager size, adult teenager size, down to little kid size. for our local football teams, high school football teams. And I think that would be a really fun thing to do, like have hats and scarves and everything. Because just as soon as football is done, we're moving into basketball. Okay. And basketball is really kind of big here in town, just as much as football. If it's not football, it's basketball. I mean, that's all there is to it. So you definitely, and because basketball is in the winter here, I guess it's winter everywhere, but anyway, basketball season's also in winter. You definitely want to have that same exchange of team colors and etc. So that is also on my list. And I'm just probably want to do like some basic, like stripes and stuff. I was sitting there thinking like, well, what if I did like Harry Potter scarves, but with my school's team colors, because we have like 7 high schools in our area, so they all have competition against each other. It's, but I think, like that would be kind of fun, that'd be kind of derpy though, kind of nerdy, kind of derpy, that would be why. So he's outside listening with his chickens. And Cindy says, hello, Miguel. I cannot see you. She's on Keri's channel. Okay, 48 minutes. I did super well with hats and scarves at the high school colors. You did? Oh, okay, that's cool. Yes, that's what I figured. I figured that would be really fun, fun thing to do. I figured that'd be really cool. So that was an event. You know what? I'm glad I did it. I learned so much. Had a good time. Mom and I, it was a bonding moment for us as well. Going into this, I think she needed to see me in action. I think she needed to, because I don't, I think she needed to see like how serious I was about this, and she did really help me out a lot. I think she was very impressed with what I brought to the table, concerning that. And it's like, you tell people things, but it's like once they actually see what you have, like what you've done, it's a different story. Man, Scam Likely is calling the snot out of me today. Anyway, I haven't had Scam Likely all week, and they were calling me like 3 times today. I'm like, I need to take me off your list. Let's see. Hi, Nani May. Thanks for coming in. Hi, Ellie. Thanks for coming in. Yes, unfortunately, Keri has a migraine. I did not know that. I have not heard from her, but Sierra reached out to her, and so apparently, I guess Sierra has Keri's phone number. I don't have it. Oh, Nani May became a new member. Cool. Alrighty. Nice. So, anyways, did y'all have a good weekend? What were you guys up to doing? Like I just got done telling y'all about my weekend. What did you guys do? Did y'all do anything like super cool and fun, or did you finish something, or did you start something? Because I know that we're in the running for the holidays, so it's like starting to get projects started or think about them or finishing them up, because like if you're making multiple projects for like family members you really need to, think about like, for whom it is, when do you need to have it made? Because if you've got to have it like sent in the mail, because if you have it in the mail, like 3 weeks, you need to have it in the mail 3 weeks before Christmas. Because if you don't, like, if you don't get it in, like by the absolute latest, the first week of December, because of, the high volume of mail going at that time of year, they may not get it by Christmas. Let's see. You had rain all weekend. Man, I wish we had rain. We got a little rain yesterday. And on Sunday, did we get rain? I think we did. We got a little rain yesterday. I think we did get a little rain on Sunday. And then Ellie started and finished my granddaughter's watermelon basket. Oh, how cute. You tried to crochet, didn't go too well. Rainy, damp, triggered arthritis. But I made and canned my first pear jam. Delicious. Ooh, that does sound good. I do like me some pears. Okay. That sounds like some of y'all had, were staying busy. I wish I had rain. But I hear that because, through the almanac, I think we're going to get our first freeze at the end of October, which is going to be a little bit early for us. Usually our first freeze is usually about like mid-November, but it can range. It can range anywhere from late October to late November, but I think it's coming early this year. So from the almanac, I heard that we're going to have like a really bad winter for right here, another one again, which tells me I need to get we need to get garlic planted. If you don't get garlic planted by a certain time, you're not going to have a successful harvest. And I really want garlic this year. So we'll have to focus on that and try to get garlic in the beds, at least in a pot, So I think that's what we're going to do. It rained in Massachusetts 3/4 of the summer. We didn't have a single weekend without it. Really? It's really moist. Like we went days, we went weeks. We probably went 3/4 of our summer and went without rain. We're the opposite. But man, yes, I love it. I wanted to add it to a finished object video. It was so excited. It used to pick up the eggs from our chickens. Aw. Hi, Noe. Thanks for coming in. Okay, guys. I am going to bounce out. I got a lot to do. I still have to go through my stuff here. This is a lot of my stuff that's right back here that I took with me. I need to assess some of that, go through there. Like no one, I had my hats out there. Nobody looked at hats. Like I had one person, like maybe 1 or 2 people that looked at hats. Not much. So anyway, but they all looked at the amigurumi. That was my thing there. So anyway, well, thanks guys for popping in. Let's pray for Keri to feeling better. She had a migraine, so unfortunately she's not here. But we'll see her, or she'll probably be on tomorrow. I think I'm not sure if she's doing bingo tomorrow. She might be. So anyway, thanks guys for being here, and I will see you, talk to y'all later. I'll be on tomorrow morning. I'm not sure my time. I have to look at the time, and hope you guys have a good day. All right. Bye. Ta-ta for now. Whoops.